Alright, now it's time to make our buttons. To actually do something, and before we do that, there is few things you should know. In order to create some menus and level transitions, and things like that. Here we go in File Build Settings. Here we will find these windows. Since you built right now, it's empty. Mine is empty, yours might have something. So if you have something, just delete. Select and delete it, and basically, you should have every scene in this build. Window that you want to be a part of your actual project, final project, and if you don't have anything included, some of the mechanics might not work. Transitions, and also they will be part of the game. So right now, we want our main menu to be first, that our players will see. So just make sure that it's empty right now. And let's click Add Open Scenes and it will add main menu. Also, let's now go in the Scenes folder. What else we want to have? We want to have level 1, so let's drag level 1. We don't have level 2 just yet, so that's the 2 cents that we want to have, right? And well, as you see, we select any of them. They also have these numbers. They are indexes which can be used in the scene to tell Unity in what scene to go. So if we tell Unity to go in the scene that has index of 1U, it will know that, yeah, it's time to move in the level 1 and so on. It also will be useful when we will do level 2. And the transition between levels and stuff like that. Okay, now in order to make these buttons work, we need to create functions, and then we need to connect those functions with those buttons. So right now we have free buttons. It means that we will need free functions. But for now, let's concentrate on the start and the quit. And we will talk about credits late. First of all, we need to have C# script. So let's go in the scripts folder and create new C# script. I already created mine and I called it main menu. And I will attach this main menu into my canvas. So let's drag my menu into the canvas. Let's make sure that it's here. And let's double click to open individual story. Now, since we will work with the SCSSC transitions, we should add one thing up top. Using Unity Engine.c management. Alright, also we will add one string, public string. And let's call this one CName. We will need it and I will show you why. And now let's create free functions. First function will be public, and all of them should be public void. Game start. This would be for the start button, a public void. Let's call this one quick game. And public void. Credits. Okay, we have all of the functions. And in this video, we will talk about quit and game. Well, quitting is very simple. We just need to say application don't quit. And this method will work. The problem is that quitting button is not working in the Unity editor, but it will work in your actual game. And just to check if it's working, we can give ourselves some message in the console wheel. So debug.log. Any printers is, we can get a message that we are leaving the game. For example, and this method will work. We can save this script right now. Let's go back and I will show you now how to connect button with a function. Now we will select the quit game. You see we have this function that we are not calling from anywhere, but it's doing something right. If we select quick button and if we scroll down, we have these on-click duets. And these on-click duets are very useful. And with the help of on-click duets, we can basically connect any button with any function. For that, we can click plus. And in this field which is says known, right now we will drag our canvas. See, script is in the canvas. Let's drop it here. And now we can select this drop down. Select name of the script which is main, menu, and find here quit game. Find here function that we want, and now we hit play. Everything will work when we quit. When we click on this quit button, we will get message in the console. So let's quit and we are leaving the game. We see this message, so our quit function is working. Now let's talk about the start function. Well, when we click on this button, we want to go in the level 1. And to do that, what we can say scene manager. Don't load scene, and in brackets we can say 1. I'm saying 1 because I know that the level 1 has index of 1. But this and this metal do work. But this metal did not the best because we might add another C's before the level 1. For example, and then level 1 might not have the index of 1 anymore. So then you need to change this index again. So instead we can pass the scene name here, our public string element. So we can say scene name and we can save the script. Let's let it compile. And now if we select the let's go back. If we select the canvas, it has this field of scene name as you see. Now in the scene name, we should type name of the level 1 which we want to go, so in the CS folder, we have this level 1. Well, mine is called level 1. If yours level 1 is called something else, just type that something else here. But I will type level 1 and be careful. Type it correctly, with a lowercase and capital case letters included. And you see we have level 1. Now let's say the scene and let's hit play. And let's hit start and see what will happen. Let's hit start. And nothing is really happening as you see, because I forgot to connect the start button with the function. So let's select start button. Let's scroll down, click plus. Let's draw a canvas here. And in function, let's find main menu and game start. Now let's save the scene again, let's hit play. And now, when we click on the start button, let's click on it. We are going in the level 1. And very, very easy. Okay, let's talk plank. Now, let's talk about credits. Well, we will do what we can do. We can go ahead and create new scene, because I want to make some animated credits, which will be very simple to make setup. But it will look cool, so first of all, let's say where we think here in the main menu. Let's go in File, New Scene, Create, and let's save the C in the C's folder. And let's call this one Credits. And save. And we will work on the credit scene in the next video. But for now, let's do mechanic, which will allow us to go in this credit scene from the main menu. So let's make our credits button to work. First of all, we will go in build settings and we will add credits. Scene here, well, we should add credit scene before the level 1. So I will just drag these credits. You can, by the way, organize it however you like, just like this. But in general, let's make main menu to be first, then credits, then level 1. Okay. And now we have the credits, which has index of 1. And just like with the start, we can basically create either string, or use the integers, or use the index. So we can say public string, and let's call this one credit scene. And here in the credits function, we can say scene manager. Don't load scene. And in brackets, we will say credit scene. Let's say the script and let's go back. You see, it's very easy to set up this main menu. It's not really hard. Now let's go in the canvas and let's type here. Name of our credit scene, which is credits. Again, it's create case sensitive, so type it correctly. Now, let's select the credits button. And we will click plus will. There are camera's main menu and let's find credits. Was it called credits? Yeah. Indeed it was, so let's save this scene. And let's double check if the credits also work. Let's click on the credits and yeah, we are indeed in the credit scene. So it means that everything is working so far. I'll end this video over here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any new videos. See you in the next videos.